What's going on, YouTube, Vinyl community? This is Nathan here in Austin, Texas, back with another video. My first since last year's best of. Meant to record this about a week ago. I've been under the weather, like respiratory stuff. Still feel like I'm gonna cough up a lung cookie at any minute. I've taken some notes. I'm gonna try to keep it brief. My throat still kind of hurts. All in all, great year of live music that I got to go to, and I didn't really realize it till a couple months ago. Just a lot of strong releases. It's not until I think you're forced to kind of take inventory, zoom out a little bit. But yeah, really good year of music. I've got the top 20 vinyl records. There's 20 records I'm going to show you. I'll start with number 20. This is bluegrass guitar virtuoso Billy Strings. This album is called Highway Prayers. It's a double album. This guy can straight play a guitar. It's really well produced. My favorite track is Gild the Lily. Number 20, Billy Strings. Number 19 is a band called This Is Lorelei. The album is called Box for Buddy, Box for Star. It features members of the group Water From Your Eyes. I was at, Pickathon in late July. Flew up to Portland with my girlfriend and did not know about this band. Caught him, I think, for fans of Cassiotone, for the Painfully Alone. I think you'll dig this. Really cool. Excited to see what he does next. This is 19, and this is Lorelei. Number 18 is an Austin band called Howdy, and it's spelled the Always way, H-O-V-V-D-Y. They have several LPs. This one is self-titled. Hard to describe this music. It is sort of like sugary, lo-fi, slowcore, and I know that sounds kind of busted. Really good poolside music. My favorite track is called Gene. Check it out. This is Howdy from Austin, Texas. Number 17, the new Father John Misty album. What's it called? Mahasmashama or something like that. I thought this guy's days were done. I loved his debut, Fear Fun. And I liked a few songs here and there, but I don't know. His shticks seemed a little like tired and snotty. But this is a return to form. Some really cool tunes here. My favorite is the second track, She Cleans Up. It's just a banger. I highly recommend this. And sorry I ever doubted you, Jay Tillman. Number 16, Nick Cave. I would consider Nick Cave's like third act, beginning with Push the Sky Away. I've really enjoyed all of it. He tours relentlessly. I haven't seen any of the Wild God stuff yet. I did catch him with Warren Ellis in 2023. It's really good. This one's a little bit more hopeful. Some strong tunes. He always has religious undertones. It's a little bit more forward with this one. Highly recommended. Nick Cave, the legend. Number 15, this is the live release from Bill Callahan. This is live from Chicago. I forgot what it's called. Resuscitate? I don't think I've ever actually read the title of it. He's got Jim White on drums. This is from the Great Drag City. It's mostly songs from his last 3 or so albums. Yeah, it's great. Where are we at? 14, this is the 10th, release from Canadian Perennials Islands and Nick Thorburn, Nick Diamonds. I joined him. He started a Patreon this year, and the dude is just so talented. His artwork, a great visual artist, soundtrack maker. He's incredible. They had an amazing album last year. This one's really good. I recommend the song Arachnophobia. That is number 14 from Islands. Nick, I love you, and keep making music. I love all of it. Number 13, this is Waxahachie, Tiger's Blood. I have a little sleeve on here. I pre-ordered this, and it came with like a signed little postcard. So it is blocking the view of the album cover. Gosh, what do I say about this album? It's not as strong as her previous release, and that was called St. Cloud. There's some misses on here. There's some production issues that I think are a little funky. but the good songs are great. MJ Linderman is featured playing guitar on this. I saw her live, took my 13-year-old son, Ethan, who loves Waxahachie. We were riding the rail, front row, and got there early. He's pretty short, he's 13. So Katie Crutchfield, Waxahachie, takes the stage, and she walks right up to my son, takes the hat off of her head and hands it to him. So shout out Katie, you're a legend. And she was just like standing by us at the lip of the stage and just interacting with my son the whole night. So just an unforgettable experience and a core memory for me and hopefully someday my son. So look how small his little head is. But yeah, he was wearing it the whole night. On the way out of the show, everybody was like, dude, that was you, good job. So yeah, Katie Crutchfield, you're amazing. Another singer-songwriter, this one is very intimate and quiet and sparse, and it includes like some found sounds from, I think Australia or something. This is the album Soon by Hannah Stratton. I think she lived in Australia, recorded nature. She lived on a farm or something. Very personal, delicate, confessional, and transcendent singer-songwriter tunes. One more time, this is Hannah Stratton and her album Soon. Shout out to Austin record store End of an Ear. They had this at a listening station and turned me on to it. All right, I'm actually making some surprising time here. Number 11 is Dirty 3. This is the sort of stripped down post-rock legendary Australian trio Dirty 3. This was their first release in quite some time, and it is raw, it is raucous, it is scary, it is beautiful, it is cathartic, and it is really difficult for me to find a time where I'm in the mood for this, but boy, when I am, it is medicinal, healing, and just absolutely beautiful. I love those guys. All right, we're at the top 10. This one is Pacific Northwest, now Philadelphia resident, Blau. This guy, I love everything he touches. It's sort of DIY, baritone voice. He used to be on K Records. I think fans of like Lamb Chop, maybe Microphones. He used to play with Phil. We'll find something to love here. Another really strong release. He doesn't tour very often. I would love to get on a plane and go see him. I haven't been able to do that yet. But this is Blau's Vultures of Love, my number 10 pick for 2024. Number 9, another beauty. This is Gillian, Welch, and David Rawlings. It's called Woodland Studios. This is a beautifully packaged LP. Everything they release, they're very involved with. It's very curated. It's very hi-fi. And again, like all their releases, they're able to cosmically communicate, and the result is just beautiful duo of guitarists and vocalists. So she's currently touring right now, not coming by Texas. This is another artist I would jump on a plane to go see in a heartbeat. This was number 9, Gillian, Welch, and David Rawlings, Woodland. Okay. Number 8, we've got Night Palace by Mount Erie. This is a double LP, and there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm not even going to pretend that I've been able to fully appreciate and unpack what's going on with this album. It's dense, it's intimate, it's a soft whisper. It is the sound of pine needles crunching underfoot, and it is the distant sound of a death metal bass chord that is resonating through the canyon, all of those things at once. I need to spend a lot more time with this record, and I found that to be the case with his many releases. This is my favorite thing he's done in a long time. So that was where are we at? That was number 8. Number 7, MJ Linderman's album, Manning Fireworks. I think my expectations for this release were so high that I felt disappointed with it. And I still feel that the best is yet to come from MJ Linderman. He is amazing, and he's turning on a lot of young people to like sort of Songs Ohio style music, and I'm a huge fan of his and an advocate for the genre. I've got tickets to see him play in Austin in February, and I'm really excited to hear that. Yeah, some of the production just didn't hit right for me. Some of the like tongue-in-cheek plays on words were a little bit hokey, but the good songs are great. I really enjoyed his previous album. He did a live release that is absolutely a stunner. There was no physical release of it, but it's on the streamers. It's from 2023. What was it called? MJ Linderman and damn, I can't remember. But yeah, it's on the streamers. So we'll see what comes next. That was my number 9, or that was my number 7. Yikes. Number 6. I actually took notes for once, guys. The new one from Vampire Weekend, Only God Was Above Us. This is my son, my 13-year-old son's favorite band. His first show was in first grade, and it was for the Father of the Bride tour. He was dancing his ass off, knew every word, was able to pick up on they were like doing a jam out, and he was able to be like, Dad, is this pressure drop? Toots and the Maytals pressure drop? And I'm an old fish head, and I'm normally really good at feeling out what they're tickling. And for my first grade son to be like, oh, that's Pressure Drop, the reggae classic, was freaking hilarious and beautiful. We saw them play live, and they played a stadium show, the basketball stadium that the University of Texas plays at. The sound was really good, and they just freaking crushed it. We were singing and dancing our asses off, and this album is really good. Hooks on hooks on hooks on hooks on hooks. Prep School Gangster is a great song. And where's the track list? I don't see the track list here. A lot of these songs are really good. So that was number 6, Vampire Weekend. Number 5, this is your favorite musician's favorite musicians. This is Supergroup, The Hard Quartet. It features 3 of the 4 members are related to Will Oldham, aka Bonnie Prince Billy. Longtime collaborators in different projects. We've got Matt Sweeney from Superwolf in his collaboration, Jim White on drums, who also plays for Dirty 3, and has toured a lot with Will. Emmett Kelly, a longtime collaborator. He's got his own project called the Cairo Gang, which I highly recommend. And it also features Stephen Malkmus from Pavement. This is just a guitar onslaught. It is so tastefully done. I feel like I know all 4 of these musicians' output very well, and it's just a thrill to recognize, differentiate, and to appreciate all of their collective contributions. They're doing an extensive tour, and also real quick, this should be on everybody's year-end list, and I haven't seen it on one. I haven't watched a lot of videos or read a lot of stuff, so I may be speaking out of my ass, but if you are into music, if you like the Beatles, you will like this. Like, honestly, this is so good. Some of it is just down and dirty, some of it is just beautiful. This just makes so much sense, and this was like, to say it was slept on is an absolute understatement. So if you've made it 13 minutes into this video, please check out the Hard Quartet, and it's going to be one hell of a show. I cannot wait to go. I have tickets. Hard Quartet, this one's put out on Matador. They have music videos. There's a really cool interview that they all did about the project. I think it's on their website or maybe through Matador. Hard Quartet, music critics, man. I've never really thought too highly of music critics, but I mean, just the fact that that wasn't on any list, it's just like, what are we even doing here, people? Okay, gonna jump off my soapbox. Number 4. Yes, number 4, Kim Deal. Dude, this record is freaking amazing. She's 63 years old. This is her first solo album, you know, obviously from Pixies and Breeders fame. This album just makes me smile. It's so surprising. There's twists and turns, strings and horns. It's been in constant rotation. I mean, her lyrical delivery is insightful, funny, empathetic, and universal. My favorite track on this album is called Coast. It's the second track. but damn, there's some like country songs in here with steel guitar. This is killer, no filler. What a delight this album is. Number 4, Kim Deal. Nobody Loves You More is the name of it. Forgot that. Okay, all right, top 3 time, Gummy Bears. Number 3, Big Thief front woman, Adrienne Linker's album Bright Future. A lot has been said about Adrienne and her band Big Thief. It's safe to say objectively that she is one of the voices of her generation. I've been able to see her solo stuff several times, and the thing that stands out most is her fantastic guitar playing. Just flat picking, just like these rolling riffs that are complicated and beautiful, and she's running through complex lyrics at the same time. I mean, it is a sight to behold. It's just pure. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Oh, I got a tattoo of one of the songs from this, Free Treasure. All right, excited to see what Big Thief does next. Number 2, Chicago trio Dead, and their album Poetry. It's D-E-H-D. My friend Ryan Brady turned me on to these guys about a year ago. This album and this live show was just fist pumping fun. Imagine if somebody took a Devo cone hat and put on buddy glasses and ate a bunch of LSD and bit open a glow stick and threw it all around. Maybe don't imagine that. This is nostalgia. It reminds me of 1991. It reminds me of kids' Colgate toothpaste for some reason. This album is freaking awesome. It's a 3-piece band. Their drummer, he kind of plays some simple drums and some simple drum machine. There's 2 singers. The female singer plays bass. The guitarist is really good. It is just freaking awesome. Spend a little time with it and it's gonna live inside your brain. The opening track is called Dog Days. I recommend that one. There's another tune that kind of played on the radio, I think, in Austin, called Mood Ring. This is Dead's Poetry. And geez, if I were ever in charge of putting on a music festival, they would be a late night band that would just burn the bitch down. So number 2, and what a delight, this is Dead's Poetry. Number 1, from the first time I heard this album, I was like, that's the album of the year. And again, so many people slept on this. This is North Carolina, Rosalie, and her album Bite Down. This album, I don't say it lightly, it's a 10 out of 10. And I could probably count on 2 hands 10 out of 10 records, and this is one of them. Her backing band is run by David Nance, and who has a band called Mode Sounds, I think it's called. And what a backing band. Like, they sound like Crazy Horse at times. Her voice is just ice cold. Rosalie is one of the best performers I've ever seen. It's the best show I saw of the year too. They played at a place called Hotel Vegas here in Austin. There was maybe 70 people there. And I guarantee you everybody that was at that show walked out of there going, oh my God, we just witnessed something. This is Rosalie's Bite Down. The whole thing is just perfect. The opening track, On Tonight. There's a music video on YouTube for the second song called Rewind. Do yourself a flavor. Check out Rosalie's album. Again, music critics, like, what are you even doing? Like, if my job was just to listen to records all day, I would have found this because I found it and I'm a busy person. So yeah, music critics, pick it up. You guys are sleeping on a lot of these. Anyway, I want to be positive. Maybe that'll be my New Year's resolution tomorrow, is not to rant. Everybody's got their own opinion, and mine's worth no more than anyone else's. But I gotta say, if you like rock music, this is just gonna blow your doors off. Period. Rosalie, Bite Down. easily the best album of the year for me, and the best concert, one of the best concerts I've ever seen. So, all right, that's it. Y'all stay cool. Keep buying those vinyl. Keep exploring the new music. I'm 46 years old, and just the thought of me going, oh, I don't like new music these days. I hope I never say something like that. And I know that a lot of times the older that people get, the more hardened and closed-minded they get. And for me, it is an insatiable thirst to explore, to play these records on my beautiful stereo system, and to keep chasing the dragon. So have a great New Year's. I appreciate you guys. Maybe I'll do another video at some point between now and next December 31st. I saw some amazing concerts. I went on a Bonnie Prince Billy tour of Florida. Just so many cool concerts this year, and I've got a lot of cool stuff planned for 2025. I'm gonna go see my favorite band, North Carolina's Fust, F-U-S-T. They're my favorite band. They're coming out with a new album in 2025. I'm so stoked on that. I'm flying out to Raleigh, North Carolina to see them on January 11th. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Take care. Peace.